Welcome to part 2 of me touring apartments in Alabama. This apartment's grand opening was literally last week, so there was a lot of construction going on around the building. But once again, this apartment lobby was absolutely beautiful. It reminded me of a hotel. They had a pretty spacious community area and plenty of seats for you to sit and do some work or eat breakfast. As we were walking down the hallway, it reminded me even more of a hotel. It just looked really cool. This first floor plan that we looked at was the 1-bedroom, 1-bath. I feel like it had plenty of space, but it was not as spacious as the first apartment we toured. I'm not gonna lie, I loved this apartment when we went to look at it. There's just something about a brand new apartment. Unfortunately, this whole complex was out of our budget. For this 1-bedroom, 1-bath, it was $1,800 for only 600 square foot. If you watched the first apartment tour video that I posted, the first apartment that we toured had way more space and it was $500 less than this one. But I don't know, I liked it. Let me know what you guys think. We went down the hall to the 2-bedroom, 2-bath layout, and when she told me the square footage and the price, I honestly almost passed out, I swear. Even if I was a big time content creator, there's no way that I could justify paying $2,500 for a 2-bedroom apartment when I could probably just get a house for that much. But just like the first one, everything was so beautiful. The layout was gorgeous. Both of the bedrooms had plenty of space, but just not enough to justify the almost $3,000 rent fee every month. And not to mention, she said that there were amenity fees as well, which is like $200 plus on top of your rent. They are of course pet friendly, and right here we were looking at the pet spa. They had a huge fenced in area for your dogs to run and play in, and I thought that was really cool. Of course, their gym was massive, as to be expected, and they had garage doors that you could open in the gym to lead out to the courtyard. It led out to this big grassy area that you could do yoga in or just do some stretches. Much like the first apartment we toured, they had a rooftop observatory type thing where they had a game room, a computer room, and just a place for people to sit. They also had a bar for event nights up here. You walk out the door and they had a grilling area, and they had a rooftop pool. There's only 2 complexes in this area that has rooftop pools, and this was one of them. Not gonna lie, the view was beautiful, but the pool was kind of lackluster. The pool itself was really small. On their website, it looked a lot bigger than this. I don't know, it was kind of disappointing to me, but let me know what you guys think about this one.